Hey guys, here to hit a power vinyasa class together. 60 minutes long, follow along, do the best that you can. And if you have a block available, make sure you grab that because you're going to want to use that for support. And like me, I don't have a block today, so I'm just using my speaker as my block for support. Okay, so let's hit it. Let's start in child's pose. Take your knees nice and wide on the mat. Big toes together behind you. Extend your arms and hands out in front of you. Hands flat on the ground. Start to focus in on your breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. Continue to breathe like that throughout the practice. That's called Ujjayi breathing. Take 3 more breaths here. Slowly come up to all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Tabletop position, neutral spine. Keep your left side down. Open up modified side plank. Right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Back down all fours. Right side down. Open up left. Left side down. Open back up right. This time lift up the right leg. Look up at the right fingertips. Reach the right fingertips towards the front of the room. Tap elbow to knee. Hold and extend. Tap 2 and extend. Tap 3 and extend. Back down all fours. Right side down, open up left, lift the left leg this time. Reach the left fingertips towards the front of the room. Tap elbow to knee, hold, and extend. Tap 2, and extend. Tap 3, and extend. Back down all fours. Okay, curl your toes behind you. Send your hips, sit bones up in the air, down dog. Okay, feet shoulder width apart. Try to press your heels back towards the ground. Soft bend in your knees, sit bones up in the air. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, press your heart closer to your thighs. Drop your head super heavy. Gaze in between your 2 ankles, your 2 knees. Open fingers, flat hands on the ground. Walk your hands to your feet. Grab the inside of your biceps, ragdoll. Let your head hang super heavy. Let your body just sway naturally side to side, front to back. Remember, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Walk it out to your down dog. Come to a high push-up. You can either drop to your knees or lower all the way down to the ground softly. Tops your feet on the mat. Fingertips underneath your shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra, lift your heart off the ground, lift the top of your mat. Exhale, release. Press back, child's pose. Up to a down dog. Okay, we're going to do 4 sun A's. Step your left foot to the top, followed by the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to mountain. Look up. Pinkies in towards each other. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Step back, high push-up. Okay, we're going to do 1 modified chaturanga, high to low push-up. Okay, drop to your knees. Lower halfway down. Keep your biceps tucked towards your ribs. Elbows go straight back. Flip the tops of your feet, up dog. Thighs off the ground, knees off the ground. Sway your hips maybe side to side. Curl your toes, press back down dog. Step your right foot to the top, followed by the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high push-up. Okay? You can drop to your knees if you need to do your low push-up, or you're just going to lower halfway down regardless of which one you do. Tops your feet on the mat, up dog. Curl your toes, press back down dog. Step your left foot to the top, followed by the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high push-up. Then you can drop to your knees if you need to. Either way, we all lower halfway down. Flip the tops of your feet, up dog, and down dog. Last sun A, step your right foot to the top, followed by the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high push-up. Lower halfway down. Up dog. And down dog. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Look in between your 2 hands. You can either walk or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Feet 1 to 2 inches apart. Sit back chair. Sit bones back. Look down, make sure you can see your big toes. Palms in towards each other. Pinkies in towards each other. Here for 3. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Okay, you can either step back to your high plank, or you can jump back, catch yourself in a low push-up, chaturanga, high to low push-up, up dog, and down dog. Right leg up in the air, 3-legged dog. Flex the right toes towards you. Knee to nose, hover it there. Back up in the air. Knee to nose 2. Back up. 3. Step it through. Spin your left foot, warrior 1. Right knee over your right ankle. Here for 3. Hands down, pick up the right leg. Okay, you can either float it or put it down, high to low push-up, up dog, and down dog. Left leg up in the air, 3-legged dog. Knee to nose, hold. Back up in the air, tap 2, back up, tap 3, step it through, warrior 1, spin your right foot. Left knee over your left ankle. Both hips facing 12 o'clock. Here for 3. Hands down. Maybe you pick up and float the left leg. High to low. Up dog. And down. Okay, those are our sun Bs. Same sequence 4 more times. 1 breath per movement. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look in between your 2 hands, walk or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sit in your chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands down, flow through it, high to low. Up dog. And down dog. Right leg up in the air, 3-legged dog. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to nose 2. Up. 3. Step it through, warrior 1. Here for 1, look up maybe this time. Hands down, maybe you pick up the leg or place it down, high to low. Up dog and down. Left leg up in the air. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to nose 2. Up. 3. Step it through, warrior 1, spin your right foot. Maybe you look up. Hands down. Flow. High to low. Up dog. And down. 3 more rounds. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or float. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Sit in your chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Flow through it. Up dog. And down dog. Right leg up in the air. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to nose 2. Up. 3. Step it through, warrior 1. And down. Flow through it, high to low. Up dog. And down. Left leg up in the air. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to nose 2. Up. 3. Step it through, warrior 1. Hands down. Flow through it, high to low. Up dog. And down. 2 more rounds of sun Bs. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or float. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Sit in your chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Flow through it, high to low. Just make sure you catch yourself in the low if you're gonna jump back. And down dog. Right leg up in the air. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to nose 2. Up. 3. Step it through, warrior 1. Hands down. Flow through it, high to low. Up dog. And down. Left leg up. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to nose 2. Back up. 3. Step it through, warrior 1. Hands down. Flow. Up dog. And down dog. Last round of sun Bs here. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Walk or float. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Sit in your chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Flow through it. Up dog. And down. Right leg up in the air. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to nose 2. Up. 3. Step Step it through, warrior one. Last one on this side. High to low, up dog, and down. Left leg up in the air, knee to nose. Back up, tap two, tap three, step it through, warrior one. And flow. High to low, up dog, and down. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or float. Inhale halfway, exhale fold. Sit in your chair. Sweep your arms, fingertips down to the ground. Sweep your arms back, airplane your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Sweep back to chair. Sweep back. One more. Sweep three. And fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flow through it. High to low. Up dog. And down dog. Right leg up in the air. Tap your right elbow, hold. And back up. Tap your left. Back up in the air. Knee to nose. Step that foot in between your two hands, crescent lunge. Both set of feet facing 12 o'clock. Left heel off the ground. Straight left leg behind you. Here for three. Left fingertips to the ground, firefly. Right up in the air. Up to an open arm twist. Right fingertips behind you. Back to crescent. Hands to heart center. Lean forward, hook your left tricep on the outside of your right thigh. You can keep your arms there, or maybe you open your arms. Back to crescent. Spin warrior two. Right fingertips out in front of you. Right knee over your right ankle. Look at your right fingertips. Down to extended side angle. Right forearm on your right thigh. Look up at your left fingertips. If you want a little bit more, you can float those right fingertips. Reverse your warrior. Look up at your right fingertips. Cartwheel your hands down. Flow, high to low. Up dog. And down dog. Left leg up in the air. Tap your left elbow. Back up. Tap your right. And up. Knee to nose. Step that foot in between your two hands, crescent, both set of toes facing 12 o'clock. Right heel off the ground. Left knee over your left ankle. Right fingertips to the ground. Okay, firefly. Up to an open arm twist, left fingertips behind you. Back to a crescent. Hands to heart center. Lean forward. Right tricep on your left thigh. Again, your arms can stay there or open up. Back to your crescent. Spin warrior two. hands up, shoulder high, look outside your left fingertips. Down to extended side angle, left forearm on your left thigh, right fingertips up in the air. Again, if you want to take a little bit more, you can hover those left fingertips. Reverse your warrior, look up at the left fingertips, keep your legs. Cartwheel down, flow through it. Up dog, and down dog. Same sequence, just switching it up just a little bit. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or float. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Sit in your chair. This time, hands down to heart center. Twist to your right. Left tricep on the outside of your right thigh. Again, you could always open your arms here. Keep your knees in the same line. Back to chair. Hands to heart center. Twist left, right tricep on your left thigh. Again, you can keep your arms there or open up. Back to chair and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flow through it. High to low push up. Up dog and down dog. Right leg up in the air. Tap your right elbow. Back up. Tap your left. Up. Knee to nose. Step it through crescent. Left fingertips to the ground, firefly. Up to an open arm twist, right fingertips behind you. Back to crescent. Spin warrior two. Down to extended side angle. Your left forearm or your right forearm can always go on your right thigh. Take your left hand behind you for a half line. Okay? Keep your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Okay, you can stay in the half or take the full. You can stay in the half or full, or you can take a bird of paradise, hop your left foot in, right heel off the ground. Slowly back down, extended side angle. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands down. Flow through it, high to low. Up dog and down dog. Lift your right leg up in the air. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Your knee is the highest point. Knee over your hip. Right heel on the left side of your body. Carefully flip your dog, or you can take a modified side plank, right fingertips behind you. Both feet flat on the ground. Carefully flip over, high push up. Low push up, back up high, left hand down, side plank. Again, you can always modify this side plank. Maybe you lift the right leg. Back to your high push up. Low, up dog, and down dog. Left leg up in the air. Tap your left elbow. Back up. Tap your right. Up. Knee to nose. Step it through, crescent. Right fingertips down, firefly. Up to an open arm twist. Back to crescent. Hands to heart center. Lean forward. Hook. Right tricep on your left thigh. Open your arms. Might have forgotten this on the right side. Back up. Spin warrior two. Down to extended side angle. Look up at the right fingertips. Again, your left forearm can always go on your left thigh. Take your half bind, right hand behind you on your left shoulder. You can stay in the half or go for the full. Again, keeping the right shoulder open. Again, you can stay there or hop your right foot in for bird of paradise. Left heel off the ground. Back down, extended side angle. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel down. High to low. Up dog. And down. Left leg up in the air. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Carefully flip your dog. Okay, left fingertips behind you, both feet flat on the ground. Carefully flip over, high push-up. Low, back up high, right hand down, side plank. Look up at the left fingertips, maybe you float the left foot off the ground. Back to your high push-up. Low, up dog, and down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take your feet shoulder width apart. You have two choices here. Take your two peace fingers and hook on the inside of your big toes. Okay, or slide your hands underneath your feet for gorilla. Okay, just massaging out the wrists for our next two poses. Keep your hands where they're at. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take your feet as wide as the mat, pinkies off the edge of your mat. Goddess squat. Hands to heart center, or you can extend them. Here for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Goddess squat again. Here for 10, but this time we're going to pulse it out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold. Okay, heel toe your feet back together if you're going to do crow. You can also keep your feet right where they're at and do another goddess squat. Okay, if crow's in your practice, remember, open fingers here, hands flat on the ground. Hands shoulder width apart, knees go on the back of your triceps. Okay, and we balance, looking to the top of our mat. Here for 10, 9, float the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe you shoot it back or just step back. Catch yourself in the low push-up, up dog, and down dog. Come down to a child's pose. Good work. Knees nice and wide on the mat, big toes together. We're gonna be here for about a minute, okay? Child's pose is considered an inversion, so you can stay right there, or if you have a tripod headstand in your practice, or a forearm balance, you can take that now. Okay, we're here for 1 minute. Find the focal point. Keep your core tight. And slowly back down to your child's pose. Nice and slow back up to your down dog. Curl your toes, hips up in the air. Moving on to equanimity or balancing series. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sit in your chair. Eagle right over left. Left arm up, right underneath. Here for 3. Shoot it back to airplane. Hands to the side of your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Balancing on your left leg with a slight bend in your left knee. And back to your chair. Left over right. Right arm up. Left underneath. Eagle. If you can't connect your fingers, just wrap your arms around the shoulders. Keep your elbows up, away from your chest. Hands away from your face. 3. Shoot it back, airplane. Again, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Look at the top of your mat. And back to your chair. Eagle on the right. Right over left. Left arm up. Right underneath. We're going to add on to it this time. Shoot it back, airplane. Hands to heart center. Balancing half moon. This is where you're going to want to place your block underneath your left fingertips. Keep the right leg lifted up in the air. Okay, if you want a little bit more, maybe you float those fingertips off the block. Again, you want a little bit more, you look up towards the right fingertips. Both hands to the ground, standing split. Keep that right leg lifted. Left fingertips up in the air. Revolving half moon. Back to your chair. Left over right. Right arm up. Left underneath. Shoot it back, airplane. Hands to heart center, balancing half moon, right fingertips to your block. Keep your left leg lifted. Okay, be light on those right fingertips. Again, maybe you float those fingertips. Again, you want a little bit more, you look up at the left fingertips. Both hands to the ground, standing split. Keep the left leg lifted. Right fingertips up towards the ceiling, revolving half moon. Both feet together and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze your shoulder blades together, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rise mountain. Catch your left wrist, bend to the right. Back to center, grab your right. Look up, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Dancers on the right. Right palm facing the outside of your body. Grab the inside of your right ankle. Right thumb back towards your toes. Press your foot into your hand. Take your left hand and pretend like you're pressing into the wall. Here for 5. Feet together, Tadasana. Left palm facing the left side. Grab the inside of your left foot, dancers. Three, and feet together. Dancers on the right. Here for 5. Dancers on the left. And feet back together, Tadasana. Tree. Your right foot goes on the inside of your left leg. Okay, whether below the kneecap or above the kneecap. Right knee facing the right side. Hands to heart center. Then grow your branches. Here for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tadasana. Tree on the left. Left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Or below the kneecap. Hands to heart center. Here for 10. 5, maybe you walk your eyes up the ceiling and behind you. 3, 2, 1. And fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sit in your chair. Here for 3. Last 1, 2, 1. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flow through it. We can always meet in our down dog. Up dog. And down. Right leg up in the air. Knee to your nose. Step the foot in between your 2 hands. Crescent. Spin to warrior 2. Look outside the right fingertips. Straighten out the right leg. Hinge at the hip. Triangle. Take your block on the outside of your right ankle. Arms in the same line. Look up at the left fingertips. Back to warrior 2. Turn all 10 toes to the side. Hands on your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your fingertips behind you. Reach and grab your left ankle. Back to center. Reach and grab your right. Back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Slowly stand up. Turn all 10 toes towards the front, hop halfway in. Both set of toes facing 12 o'clock. Pyramid. Maybe you take your block out in front of you to stretch out your lats more. Press both your glutes towards the back wall, the back of your mat. Feet together. Remove the block. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high push-up. Okay, you can stay in the high push-up and just work your core, or you have 1 high to low push-up. High to low, back up high, and down dog. Left leg up in the air. Knee to your nose. Step that foot in between your 2 hands. Crescent. Spin warrior 2. Look outside your left fingertips. Straighten out the left leg. Triangle. Hinge at the hip. Take your block on the outside of your left ankle. Look up at the right fingertips. Back to a warrior 2. Turn all 10 toes to the right side, hands on your hip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your fingertips behind you. Back to center. Reach and grab your right ankle. Back to center. Reach and grab your left. Back to center. This time take your 2 peace fingers on the inside of your big toes. Drop your head super heavy. Keep your fingers hooked. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands on your hips, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Slowly rise up. Turn all 10 toes towards the front, hop halfway in, pyramid. Okay, bring the block maybe out in front of you. Pressing both glutes towards the back of your mat. Feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high push-up. Again, you can always stay in this high plank, or you have one high to low push-up, low, back up high, and down dog. High push-up. Slowly lower down to the ground. You can always drop to your knees too. Left cheek on the mat, hands to the side of your hips. Chin back to center. Rise up locust. Legs off the ground, arms off the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Look at the top of your mat here for 3, 2, 1. Right cheek on the mat. Back to center. Rise up. 3, 2, 1. Left cheek on the mat. Back to center. You can do locust again. Okay, you can also interlock your fingers as you do the locust. Okay, or floor bow. Grab the outside of your right ankle, then your left. Rise up, look up. Here for 5. And release. Windshield wiper your legs side to side, right cheek on the mat. Locust or floor bow. Rise up. 5. And release. Windshield wiper your legs. Feet flat on the ground. Hands underneath your shoulders. Press up to an up dog. Curl your toes, press down dog. Get to the top of your mat. Have a seat. Feet flat on the ground. Back on the ground. Okay, bridge. Extend your hips up in the air. Interlock your fingers underneath you. You can also place them on the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and sit on the sides of your shoulders. Press into your toes. Feet flat on the ground. Here for 5. And release. Bridge or wheel, okay, your choice. If you're doing a wheel, take your hands behind your shoulders. Extend your hips up in the air and press up. Here for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, look up at the ceiling, lower down carefully. Hug both your knees. Soles of your feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana. Okay, you can stay there or you have 30 seconds of crunches. Look up at the ceiling. Elbows out wide. Ten seconds. And hug both your knees. Bring your legs to a tabletop position. Okay. Hands at your temple again. Bicycle crunches for 30 seconds. Right elbow to your left thigh, then switch. Good, but pick up our pace. Here for 20. Five, 3, 2, 1. Hug both your knees. Feet up in the air. Hands underneath your sacrum, your tailbone. Deep breath in, lower a third of the way. Deep breath in, lower a third of the way. Deep breath in, hover and look at your feet. Here for 10. 5. 'Feet up in the air, head down. Okay, this time just bring your toes together. Deep breath in, lower a third. Deep breath in, lower a third. Deep breath in, hover, look. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Tap them together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet back up. Now just your heels together. Deep breath in, lower a third. Deep breath in, lower a third. Deep breath in, hover and look. 10. 5, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug both your knees. Drop your left leg to the ground. Hug your right. Drop your right arm out to the side. Take your right leg across your body. Look at your right shoulder behind you. Hug your right. Switch, hug your left. Left arm out to the side. Take the left leg across your body. Look at your left shoulder behind you. And hug both your knees. Up to a boat. Again, you can just place your fingertips to the side, or maybe you float them. We have 5 high to low boats. Low boat, keep your back off the ground, back up high. Low. High. Low. High. Low. High. Low. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hug both your knees. Roll and rock yourself up. Okay, you can either step back right to your down dog, or you can flow through it. High to low push up, up dog, and down. Right leg up in the air. Half pigeon. Right knee to your right hand. Right set of toes. Over. Under your left hip. Slowly start to fold over. Half pigeon. You can also take figure 4 here if that feels better. Swing the left leg around the front of you. Hook your left ankle on the outside of your right thigh. Twist. Right tricep on the outside of your left thigh. The back of your left shoulder. Good. Take a counter twist. And back to your down dog. Pedal out your legs. Left leg up in the air. Half pigeon. Left knee to your left hand. Left set of toes underneath your right hip. Slowly fold over and into it. Also take a figure 4 here. Swing your right leg around to the front. Take your right ankle on the outside of your left knee. Left tricep on the outside of your right thigh. Look back at your right shoulder. Take your counter twist. Look back at the left shoulder. Unravel. Feet together. Push yourself up. Reach up and fold over. Okay, if you can't grab the bottoms of your feet, just grab onto your ankles. Try to bring your forehead closer to your shins. your feet to the corners of your mat, Shavasana. Hands to the side of your hips, palms facing up in the air. Close your eyes. Just breathe and relax. Place one hand on your heart, one on your stomach. Listen and feel the rise and fall of your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold your breath. Exhale, let it go out your mouth. Again, deep inhale through your nose. Hold your breath. Exhale out your mouth. Hug both your knees. Release and rock to your right side. Use your biceps as a pillow top. With your eyes closed, press up to a seated position. Sit up nice and tall, straight spine. Palms facing up in the air. Hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Namaste.